Today's video is pretty interesting. I'm not going to do a long intro for you, but at the end, if you stick around after I'm done with the patient, I'll explain a bit about what you saw. So I hope you enjoy the video. My partner, Dr. Felton, he wanted to say hi. I'm leaving it in. Okay. All right, so the nails aren't going to hurt. Okay. So you made all the food at Target Center ahead of the Lynx game. Mm-hmm. What kind of food do you make ahead of time?
Today we did steak, we did chicken sandwiches with coleslaw, we did hot dogs and hamburgers, french fries.
So all that stuff is made ahead of time, huh?
Not really.
Oh, you prepare it, get it ready to be cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They were cooking the majority of it when I was leaving.
Okay.
Because I've been there till 9 o'clock this morning, so.
Doing all the prep work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a long day.
Yeah. But I'm off until Tuesday, so I'm glad.
Toby McGuire?
I said I'm off until Tuesday, so I'm glad.
Oh, I thought you said it was like a country concert.
Is there another event Tuesday?
Wait, Toby McGuire's an actor. He's not a country singer. Sorry, what? I don't know what I...
Is there an event Tuesday?
Preseason, Minnesota. Timberwolves.
Oh. Do you ever work during the time of the event?
Mm-hmm. I worked,
Okay.
Yeah, when your nails get really long, they oftentimes will grow over the tip of the toe. So these had to be painful in shoes, I would think.
like the big ones like that, sometimes they go too long, they'll dig into my small toes.
Yeah.
And I'll wake
And
up.
especially when he's on his feet all the time working.
Yeah.
If you're in a bed somewhere laying around, that's one thing.
Okay. Yeah, so like this one comes all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll feel good to get this one off because it won't be poking into your skin. Did you want to keep it?
No.
Okay.
We have a strange sense of humor. we have a thing about feet. We like feet, so we just...
Yeah, I've had a foot doctor all my life. Even when I was a kid, I would have to go and get this stuff done.
Have you had the calluses all your life?
Mm-hmm. They told me they would like to surgically remove them, but I would be out of work for like 4 months. And I'm like, I can't afford to be off of work for 4 months.
Nobody can afford to be off of work for 4 months.
Is that true?
Well, see, the problem is you can't get rid of a callus with surgery because the callus isn't a skin problem, it's a pressure problem. Mm-hmm. And so what you would have to do if you were going to do surgery is cut the bone and move it out of the way. Mm-hmm. So that, but that's not 4 months out of work. But let's just trim them, and then as long as you're here, we come once a month, and you would be the kind of person I would want to see every month to trim those.
Oh, that's cool.
And they're never going to go away, but we can find ways to keep you more comfortable.
Yeah, that'll work. I need my feet.
Oh, everyone does. I'm amazed how well you do with what you've got going here. It's quite amazing, actually.
All right.
Because normally I used to just go to the beauty salon and just let them do it.
Mm-hmm. They can do a good job, too.
Yeah. Because I just moved here from Phoenix, Arizona about 2 months ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
For a job, or?
No, I've traveled the whole country.
Okay.
So this is number 50.
Oh, out of 50.
Mm-hmm. This is number 50.
Do you have people here, or you just go wherever?
I go wherever. All my family's in Ohio.
Are you finding it to be nice here?
It's not bad.
Do you think you'll stay?
I'll stay for a little while.
Till it gets cold.
It's gonna be cold soon.
Oh, I already know that. I'm preparing myself for it already.
Where would you leave to go after this, do you think, or do you have it? You just wait and see?
I'll go back home with my mom for a while and then probably go somewhere else.
All right, so I have a sander, but I'm charging the battery on it right now. So I'm gonna just smooth out your nails with this so we can save that battery for the calluses.
Sure.
Okay? And then if we have battery left, we'll come back and get these, but we'll get all the sharp edges off. I usually have a second battery with me, but my second battery was dead and
That
won't
feels
charge.
weird.
Hmm?
That feels weird.
I am sure, because
Ooh,
you're
I don't
feeling
like that.
skin underneath where you haven't felt it in a while.
Yeah, but I don't like that at all.
This feeling?
No, I don't like that.
Okay, kind of like fingernails on a chalkboard?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll go quickly and just get the sharp edges off. And then what I'm gonna have you do is turn over on your stomach so I can get at those calluses without having to sit on the floor. Because this chair doesn't go up and down like the one in my office. Let me just do this. Let me just wipe it down.
Those look nice.
Way better. They're gonna be so much more comfortable. Now, it's really important when you shower that you clean in between your toes here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dead skin and dirt in there tonight. But, okay. So let's have you, I'm gonna push this in.
Which one first?
This right one first.
Oh,
All right, are we okay here?
Mm-hmm.
And if anything hurts, you let me know. All right, so I'm going to take off the part that's protruding, and then I'm going to come back with a smaller blade and kind of go a little bit deeper. Yeah, so the only thing that surgically would fix these is to take the bone that's sitting right underneath them, that's sitting down a little bit lower than the ones next to it, and therefore getting more pressure, and lift it up. I mean, it's doable. I don't think you'd find anybody to do both feet at the same time, because then you wouldn't have a good foot to walk on while it's healing.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, when you land somewhere and you're comfortable, you could definitely find someone to do that. Or just keep going to the salons.
if a doctor saw him and he was wanting to do it, could they pretty much guarantee a good outcome?
No, you'll never get a doctor to guarantee you anything.
No, but I mean, would you think that the outcome typically would be?
It's a tough one, because if you lift the bone up, what you do is you make a cut in the bone back here and lift it up. And if you lift it up just a millimeter too much, then the callus moves to the next one. So we always err on the side of maybe not enough.
So it's a physics deal,
Yeah.
actually.
All right, so let's get this last one here that looks like it's probably the most painful one.
I got it. That's sticking out like what, 1/4 of an inch? Is that the most painful one of all? Are you doing okay? Good. She knows what she's doing.
I'm gonna just switch my blades. I'll be right back. All right, so now I'm just gonna take it a little bit deeper. So we'll make it a little concave, so it'll take a little longer for it to come back.
How long has it been since your last time you had this taken care of?
Like 4 months before I moved here.
And was it pretty smooth when you came up here and then this is all 4 months?
Yep.
Well, when we're here every month, you just try to make a point of coming in if you can, if you're not at work,
Sure.
and we'll be happy to tend to you.
All right,
You'll be missing us if you don't come because you'll feel so much better tomorrow when you go to work, or well, Tuesday.
okay.
You'll feel like a new guy. People might say, "Boy, you got a lot of energy. You're running around circles here."
Right.
So if you work at the Target centers, do you get into the Lynx or Timberwolves games free?
No.
No, are you kidding?
Really?
No. I don't even think, do they give you a free meal?
Yeah.
One meal though, right? They give you a certain,
Yeah.
like a certain amount, you get to get food for that amount, which
We
get,
basically cook it ourselves.
what?
I basically cook it myself.
Oh, well, then I guess you can do that. They're pretty persnickety about, they count the cups. They count everything. You just made her night, you know.
Is that starting to hurt there?
That tickles.
Oh, it tickles.
Well,
Okay.
that's okay, we can
Yeah,
handle
I'm very
that.
ticklish on my feet.
You're doing really good. I'm so glad you came. This is why we're here, to help people that are really in need like you. It just peels and peels, doesn't it?
Yeah. And I could go a little bit deeper with this, but I think let's save that for next month. I don't want to go too deep and make it sore.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. How does
Oh,
that
that
feel?
looks so
feels a
much
whole lot better.
better.
And that feels good?
Oh.
Okay.
How
All
about
right, well-
like that little area right on that?
Right here?
Yeah. Is that?
That's-
I can't tell if it's
Kind
something.
of just dirt.
Oh, okay.
A little dead skin. But,
I couldn't tell from here.
yeah. Well, thank you for letting us do this video.
You're welcome.
You hear me constantly telling patients that a callus or corn is not a skin problem, it's a pressure problem. And to help resolve the issue, we have to resolve why there's so much pressure. So let's talk about this particular patient. You saw that he had under his big toe joint a big callus, and that's because this bone is sitting down further than the rest. And then he had another one over here where this bone is sitting down further than the rest. So he's got the two big calluses. Now, the choices are to trim the calluses and use pads to help take the pressure off. But when you heard me talk about doing surgery, the idea behind the surgery is to cut the bone and elevate it so that, again, there's not so much pressure underneath the pressure point. Now, that comes with challenges because, although it sounds easy to do, if this comes up 1 millimeter too high, then the callus is just going to move to the next most prominent metatarsal head. If it's 1 millimeter not enough, your callus will be better, but you're still going to continue to get a callus there. So again, these are very common places on the bottoms of the feet that people will get calluses, and we always try something non-surgical first, such as the U-pads that you see me using. And in fact, I did bring him an arch support to put into his pretty worn out shoes and a couple sheets of those U-pads to use around those very painful callus areas. So I hope that this explained a little bit and that you have an understanding of why this gentleman has such severe calluses. Thank you for watching.